Emmet Walsh, the character actor who appeared in more than 220 film and television roles, has died aged 88. Born on March 22, 1935, in Ogdensburg, New York, Walsh grew up in rural Swanton, Vermont. He was known for his roles in over 200 films and television series, including memorable performances in Blade Runner, Blood Simple, and Knives Out. His career spans 7 decades, earning him a reputation for playing a wide range of characters, often with a touch of villainy or comedic flair. Walsh's early life was marked by a mastoid operation at age 3, which left him deaf in his left ear. Despite this, he pursued an acting career after graduating from Clarkson University in 1958. His Broadway debut came in 1969, alongside Al Pacino, in Does a Tiger Wear a Necktie? Throughout his career, Walsh was celebrated for his ability to bring depth to every role, whether it was a small supporting part or a leading character. His portrayal of private detective Loren Visser in Blood Simple won him the Independent Spirit Award for Best Male Lead. He played a sports writer in the Paul Newman sports comedy Slapshot, Dustin Hoffman's parole officer in Straight Time, 1978, the sniper hunting down Steve Martin in The Jerk, and the LAPD boss who brings Harrison Ford out of retirement in Blade Runner, 1982. Walsh told The Hollywood Reporter in 2017 that Blade Runner was the film he was asked about the most, saying that after he saw the finished product, "We didn't know what to say or to think or do. We didn't know what in the hell we had done. The only one who seemed to get it was Ridley." Cause of death. Walsh's cause of death was cardiac arrest. The actor died of cardiac arrest just 3 days before his birthday. With his dry delivery and hangdog face, he was known for his ability to take on both menacing and comedic roles, and sometimes both at the same time, such as Loren Visser, the double-crossing private detective in the Coen Brothers' 1984 feature debut, Blood Simple. The famed film critic Roger Ebert praised Walsh as a poet of sleaze for his performance and came up with the Stanton-Walsh rule. No movie featuring either Harry Dean Stanton or Emmet Walsh in a supporting role can be altogether bad. Every time, you try to figure something individual that works for the character. If you're playing a villain, you don't play villain, Walsh told The Guardian about Blood Simple in 2017, adding, "Visser doesn't think of himself as particularly bad or evil. He's on the edge of what's legal, but he's having a lot of fun with all that." He also played small roles in Fletch and the horror flick Critters, as well as Nicolas Cage's chatty co-worker in Raising Arizona, John Lithgow's father in Harry and the Hendersons, and Michael Keaton's sponsor in Clean and Sober. He also appeared in Romeo and Juliet, 1996, My Best Friend's Wedding, The Iron Giant, Calvary, and Knives Out. "I have more fun playing 10 different people than I do playing the same person 10 different times," he once told the Houston Chronicle. "One time it's a garbage collector, and the next time it's the president of Princeton." On television, Walsh appeared as Alex Lembeck, a motorcycle cop who appointed himself as Sandy Stockton's chaperone and protector on The Sandy Duncan Show in 1972. He appeared in an episode of the NBC drama series Gibbsville in 1976 and Little House on the Prairie in 1981. Walsh also made occasional guest appearances on Home Improvement as Tim Taylor's father-in-law in 1994. Other appearances included Early Edition, The X-Files, Ed, and Frasier. He also appeared as Dr. Joseph Croft, a medical examiner with a grudge against Andy Sipowicz, on an episode of NYPD Blue. On stage, in 2004, Walsh appeared in the London production of Sam Shepard's Buried Child. Critic Nicholas Rappold called Walsh a consummate old pro of the second banana business, while Roger Ebert hailed him as the poet of sleaze. Ebert also once opined that no movie featuring either Harry Dean Stanton or Emmet Walsh in a supporting role can be altogether bad. Walsh was ham-faced, heavy-set, and often played good old boys with bad intentions. In 2018, Walsh was inducted into the Character Actor Hall of Fame by his Blade Runner co-star Harrison Ford. Later in the same ceremony, he received the Chairman's Lifetime Achievement Award. Walsh had an established reputation for his generosity and wry wit. He would habitually distribute $2 bills to the set's crew, with the sage advice, "Don't spend it, and you'll never be broke." Over 7 decades of television, Walsh appeared in shows including Starsky and Hutch, Frasier, The Twilight Zone, The X-Files, Home Improvement, and Adventure Time. One of his last roles was as Granddaddy Roy in The Righteous Gemstones. "It's a good life being a character actor," he once told the Orange County Register. "I've been around stardom. I've been around Redford and Hoffman, and it's scary." That drive for stardom is like the greyhounds chasing the mechanical rabbit. By the time he catches him, he's too tired to run anymore, and you've got to shoot him. His final role was in the 2024 Western Outlaw Posse, alongside Whoopi Goldberg and Cedric the Entertainer. His legacy as a character actor is remembered fondly by audiences and critics alike, with Roger Ebert once referring to him as a poet of sleaze, for his unique ability to play despicable yet captivating characters.